You searched for how to use Claude Code Skills for free. You found 10 different answers. One person says it is completely free. The next person says it is $20 a month. The third person says you have to install something called Olema and you need a computer with 24 gigabytes of memory. By the time you read the fourth answer, you do not know who is right. Here is the honest answer in 3 sentences. Claude Code, the tool you type into a terminal, is free to install. The skills you build, the ones that save you an hour every week, are free to write. What costs money sometimes is the thinking the model does on your request. And there are 3 real ways to do that thinking on the free path, and one of them takes about 4 minutes to set up this Saturday morning. I am going to walk you through the whole picture. What is free? What is not? The 3 honest free paths. One real Saturday morning example, end to end. And the moment when free stops being the right answer for you. No tricks, no missing footnotes. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to type in what order to have a working skill running on your machine before lunch without paying anyone $1. Here is the picture before any details. There are 3 different things people mix up when they talk about Claude being free. First thing, the program itself. Claude Code is the program you run in a terminal window. The program is free to install, always, forever. There is no version of Claude Code that costs money to download. You type one line, it lands on your computer, you use it. Second thing, the skills. A skill is a saved instruction, a folder with one text file in it called skill.md. You write the instruction once, Claude follows it every time you ask. The skill is just text on your computer. There is no charge to write one. There is no charge to save one. There are also 140 open source skills already written by other people, all free to download. Third thing, the thinking. When you type a request, the program sends your request to the model thinks, the model sends back an answer. That thinking is what sometimes costs money. Not always. There are 3 different ways to do that thinking on the free path, and we will go through each one. The wrong picture most people walk in with goes like this. They open Claude on the web, the chat window in the browser, the one that gives you about 40 messages a day for free. They think Claude Code is the same thing, just in a different window, so they assume the same free quota covers it. It does not. Anthropic, the company that makes Claude, is plain about this on their pricing page. The free tier covers the chat in the browser. Claude Code, the terminal program, is listed under the paid pro plan at $20 a month. So, if you sit down expecting your free chat account to give you free terminal access, you will hit a paywall on the very first command. The second wrong picture is the one that says the only free option is to install some heavy local model on your laptop and hope it works. That is one option. It is not the only one. The third wrong picture is that skills cost money. They do not. A skill is a text file. Writing a text file is free. Reading a text file is free. Here is the one idea named clearly. The tool is free. The skills are free, the thinking is what costs, and there are 3 honest ways to do that thinking on the free path. Now the example, you run a small practice or a side business or a one-person shop you started last year. Every Saturday morning, you sit down with coffee and you try to figure out where you stand, what came in, what went out, what landed in the inbox that you have not opened yet. By the time you have answered those 3 questions, the Saturday morning is half gone. We are going to build a skill that answers all 3 questions for you in about a minute. Step 1. Install the program. Open a terminal window on your computer. On a Mac, that is the app called Terminal. On Windows, the one called Command Prompt or PowerShell. Type one line npm install-g @anthropic-ai/claude-code. Press enter, wait 30 seconds, the program lands on your machine. You now have Claude Code installed. That cost you $0 and 0 credit card numbers. Step 2. Pick your free thinking path. 3 options. The first option is the one Anthropic gives you the moment you sign up. Go to the website at platform.claude.com. Make a new account. No credit card required. The moment your account is created, Anthropic drops about $5 of credit into it. That $5 is what runs the thinking. It is enough for several full Saturday morning sessions before the credit runs out. This is the simplest path. You sign up, the credit lands, you use Claude Code with the credit until it is gone. Easy. The second option is to point Claude Code at a different model that is also free. There is a developer named Prince Aurora who wrote a careful walkthrough in March of how he did this in one afternoon. He signed up for a free Google account at Google AI Studio, which gives you a free key for the Google Gemini model with no credit card. He set 3 settings on his computer that told Claude Code to send its thinking to Google instead of Anthropic. So the program stays the same. Your skills stay the same. Only the model behind the curtain changes. Free, no credit card. The third option is to run the model on your own computer with no internet at all. There is a free program called Ollama. You install it, you download a model, one called GPTOSS20B is a common pick, and the model lives on your hard drive. The catch: your computer needs 16 gigabytes of memory at a minimum, 24 to feel comfortable, and the answers come back about 10 to 60 seconds later instead of immediately. The quality of the answers is about 60 to 70% of what you would get from the cloud version. Useful for some kinds of work, frustrating for others, honest about what you trade. 3 real free paths. The first one is the easiest start. Step 3. Build the first skill. With Claude Code installed and one of the 3 free paths set up, type the word Claude in the terminal. The program starts. Type / and the word skills. There is one called /simplify, which reads writing you have done and points out where it is sloppy. There is one called /debug, which helps you trace through a problem. There is one called /loop, which runs a prompt over and over with small changes. Try one before you build your own. Type /simplify on the last email you wrote. See what comes back, get the feel. Step 4. Make your own skill, the Saturday brief. Type /skill creator. The program asks you what you want to build. You answer in plain English. I want a skill called Saturday brief. It reads my receipts folder, my newsletter folder, and my saved emails folder. It writes a 1-page Saturday morning summary with 3 sections. That is the entire description. Plain English, 5 sentences. Claude does the rest. It writes the skill.md file for you. Step 5. Run it. Type /Saturday brief. About 30 to 90 seconds later, depending on which free path you picked, a 1-page summary lands in your folder. Read it. Mine was wrong the first time. The receipts section listed every receipt without sorting them, so the $70 grocery run sat next to the $1,800 client invoice as if they were the same thing. I opened the skill.md file in a regular text editor. I added 1 sentence to the body. Sort receipts by amount with anything over $500 at the top. I saved the file. I did not restart anything. I typed /Saturday brief again. The new version had the big receipts on top. The skill had improved. That is the loop. Run it, read the output, notice what is missing, open the file, add a sentence, run it again. By the third run, my Saturday brief had a needs your attention section at the top with 2 specific items. By the 5th run, it was drafting follow-up emails for the unread inbox messages. The Saturday morning that used to take an hour and a half was 20 minutes by month 2. Now the honest part, where does the free path stop being the right answer? The first wall, the $5 credit runs out. The second wall, the free Google key has its own daily limit, about 50 requests per day on the free tier. So the honest rule is this: if you sit down on Saturday morning twice in a row and hit one of those 4 walls, the $20 Pro plan pays for itself in time saved before the month is over. The free path is the right starting place. It is not always the right ending place. Here is what you do this Saturday. One specific thing in order: open a terminal, type the install line, then go to platform.claude.com, make an account, then type /skill creator, run it once, add 1 sentence, run it again. Close the laptop, go drink coffee. If you want the file I wrote for the Saturday brief, Comment free start below and I will send it to you. It is also pinned in the free community I run, Agent Skills Academy. Which of the 3 free paths are you going to start with this Saturday? The $5 Anthropic credit, the free Google Gemini key, or the local Ollama model? Tell me in one line below. I read every single one.